So you were browsing Roblox trying to find yourself a new game to play, and you noticed on the front page a new up-and-coming game, Fisch, and you were wondering what it's about and how to play it. If any of that is actually true, then you've come to the right place, because I'm going to be first introducing you to the game, and then teaching you how to play the game whilst giving you tips and tricks on how to get good at the game. To do so, I will be splitting the video up into 16 different parts, starting with the first one, the introduction. As the name sort of indicates, Fisch is a game about fishing, and you don't get to do much else. You drive boats, you enchant rods, you fish different fish with different variants, you do quests, you earn money, you buy bigger boats, better rods, more bait, and that's about it. That's the game. After that very short introduction, we're going to be moving on to how to play the game. The first thing you should do when you enter the game is talk to Pierre, who is right next to the docks, and who will ask you to catch some fish. Then, after you have done that, he will ask you to catch enough fish to get 500 credits to buy a new rod. Once you have talked to Pierre, the first thing you're going to want to do is fish. To fish, all you have to do is press 1 to equip your fishing rod, and then hold click next to a body of water. Once you do that, it's going to ask you to shake your rod. This is just to speed up the luring rate of your rod. You do not actually need to do it. It will just take significantly longer if you don't. Once you have actually caught a fish, an exclamation mark will appear above your head. Then it will bring you into a sort of mini-game. In that minigame, you will have a bar with a fish above it that will move around inside of a frame. And what you need to do is move your white rectangle to always be around that bar. To do that, all you need to do is hold click. By doing that, your bar will move to the right. Your bar automatically slides to the left, allowing you to easily position the white bar to always be on top of the bar of the fish, allowing you to catch the fish. Once you have collected enough fish to complete Pierre's quest, you can think about selling some fish to the merchant to be able to make some credits. The merchant is at the top of the hill in front of a house, which acts as a market. Once you have sold enough fish to the merchant, you will be able to buy another rod. There are multiple merchants across multiple islands that sell you different fishing rods. These fishing rods allow you to catch better fish, or catch fish quicker, or catch bigger fish, based on their various stats, such as luck, lure, control, resilience, or weight limit. Those stats have different purposes. For example, lure allows you to catch fish quicker and easier. Luck gives you better fish for price. Weight limit allows you to catch bigger fish. Control makes it easier to catch fish in the minigame with the white bar over the fish bar. And resilience makes the shake button bigger when trying to lure in a fish. The merchant at Moosewood, the starting island, also sells these crab cages. Crab cages allow you to catch crabs by placing the crab cage on the shore of an island, which will eventually catch a crab and you will have to come collect it. You may have noticed that if you press 3, you open your Bestiary, which is a fish index, essentially. In there, you get to see all of the fish you have collected while playing the game. There are currently 9 rarities of items and fish, going from trash to relic. It goes trash, common, uncommon, unusual, rare, legendary, mythical, event, relic. Exploring the index, you may have noticed that there are fish variants. These variants apply various effects to your fish, ranging from making them bigger, to making them transparent, to making them reflective of light. But these variants are very rare, and also increase the price of your fish on top of modifying your fish. For example, the big fish variant and the giant fish variant make the fish larger, but also increase their weight. Another useful NPC on Moosewood is the Appraiser. The Appraiser can tell you the price of a fish before you sell it. But the Appraiser can also appraise fish, essentially changing all of its stats, from its variant to its size and weight to its shininess. Another useful thing you should know is how to put in codes. To put in codes, you must go to the menu at the top of the screen and access your settings. In the settings menu, you can of course turn off the volume of certain things, or you can turn up the brightness and saturation of the game, or modify some Game Pass options. But most importantly for you, you can put in the codes at the bottom. A good way to make extra credits and player XP is by completing quests from the Angler. The Angler can be found on Moosewood primarily, and he will give you a quest to fetch him a random fish. Upon giving him this random fish, he will reward you with XP, money, and potentially crates. The more quests you do, the better the reward. And you can ask him for a quest every 10 minutes. There are of course many other NPCs in the game that serve different purposes. Some simply give you lore, others allow you to buy things from them, some of them give you rewards if you give them certain things, and others have other functions. To enhance your fishing experience, you're going to need to use bait. You can obtain bait through crates, like bait crates that you can find while fishing, or from buying from NPCs. These bait crates will give you bait of varying rarities, much like the fish rarities, which allow you to gauge just about how good they are. Certain bait have special functions, but most bait give you minor to major buffs to your fishing. For example, better luck, better lure, or better control. Bait has a special function that is that for it to have its maximum efficiency, you need to use the bait when it is preferred, using the preferred luck stat on your bait. Some bait don't have it. When your rod has the same amount of luck as the preferred luck of the bait, it has maximum efficiency with its effect. Another important part of the game are the boats. You can buy boats from the shipwright, and they will allow you to travel on the ocean to get from one island to another, or simply fish out on the ocean. This is important because on islands, the fish are not the same. And on the ocean, they are not, well, the open ocean, they are not the same from on the individual islands. Something you might find out on the ocean are whirlpools. Now, it may be tempting to jump in them, but I seriously do not recommend. Whirlpools will kill you if you touch them, and take away some of your credits when you do. There is no purpose to them, other than the strange whirlpools, because they don't do anything. They don't give special fish, they don't give better luck, or anything. The strange whirlpools, on the other hand, allow you to access vertigo, which is a special part of the game, which is different from the main map, that you can only access through strange whirlpools. Similarly to whirlpools, you can find abundances across the map. Abundances are these white glowing things on the ocean where you can fish, and it allows you to get more of the fish that it is named after. For example, you can find an arapaima abundance or a swordfish abundance. When fishing from an abundance, you get more of that fish, meaning you should fish at abundances whenever possible, and they are announced in chat. For the Halloween event, there's a special type of abundance called a fright pool. The fright pool allows you to get sinister fish, a special Halloween exclusive variant, and skellyfish, a Halloween exclusive fish. Server events are random events that can appear at any time. These server events can range from weather events, such as fogginess, to the existence of an abundance, or to a server-wide buff. For example, you can have the fright pools, the abundances, or in the case of the foggy weather, an increased chance to get the colossal squid. Oh, and by the way, one of the easiest ways to make credits is just to ask one of your better friends for a good fish, using the gifting system. Congratulations, you've made it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you didn't, please tell me what I did wrong in the comments. And I hope to see you guys in another video. Bye.